Blueberry Festival.
We're on. Yay.
Okay.
And we're on. Hi, everyone. Welcome to and welcome back to my channel. We're playing Monopolies. La 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 la.
Okay, so these are the contingencies. These are the big funds.
The big fat funds. There.
And these are when we buy the properties, when we have to mortgage them.
Grown up shit.
Let's see.
Oh, if we gotta go pee, we have a lot of ducking and diving to do, say.
Huh?
We have a lot of weaving, ducking, and diving to do with the wire.
Oh, yeah.
Each walk around.
When landing on owned properties, the owner gets paid the rent, of course, but not if it's mortgaged. If all the deeds of a covered group are owned, blah, blah, blah.
Blah, blah, blah.
You can charge double. All rents must be requested before the next roll of the dice.
Money, money.
Yeah, you can open that.
You know, in Europe, the money is this color.
Yeah.
I don't know what countries exactly. I think, I could be wrong. I know Poland definitely has, like, green, yellows, pinks, and oranges, and
yeah,
whites.
a lot of countries do.
I think Scotland and England.
China does. Japan does.
I don't know about Germany. I don't know if Germany has, like, our colored money or, like, stuff like this. Like, different colors. I don't know. I would open this, but we need scissors. Oh, wait, no, I got this. Yeah. Rip it open.
Undeveloped property may be mortgaged by the bank.
By the banky bank. How's everyone doing? I hope your day's going good. And thank you for being a nice person and always thumbs up in my videos. It means a lot.
Owner must pay the mortgage
Cardboard.
plus 10%.
Alright, money.
Okay. So now we both get
rich.
We both get 2 500s.
Oh boy. Hold on. 2 500.
We each get 2.
Hold on. Separate this down over here.
Yeah, that's what I would do.
I kind of like the fact that it's all different colors. I mean, I wish real money was like this because it's, one, it's really pretty, and two, it makes it easier. Well, at least for people like me.
The player has 4 city blocks.
Hold on. You don't remember how to play this?
Wait a minute. I've never played this particular version.
The only difference is it's...
no, not really.
No, not because of that.
No.
I'm thinking because, you know...
The city block is indicated by small blocks. Oh, that's the colors because there's yellow, pink, red, orange. Those are city blocks.
Okay. Hold on. Down. We are on with no Donkey Kong.
And we're going to try...
Yeah!
We're going to try to learn how to play Alopoly.
La 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 la.
Oh, here. Let's see who goes first.
Oh, boy.
Here.
I wish it was taped. Okay.
No, because then we'd have to fuck with it every time we put it in the box. See who gets the biggest number to go first. Woohoo! Okay, I go first.
Okay.
Woohoo! I go 8.
8,
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
I got a doggy.
I'm gonna buy.
She has a heart.
Shawangunk Country Club.
If only.
Yeah, I'm gonna buy it for $90. So there.
2 of the synagogues on here.
Shawangunk. Oh wait.
So guys, how are you doing? And I might talk about this. She could butt in, and which I would love to partake in.
I don't talk about nothing.
No, she doesn't.
I don't talk about nothing. I don't know nothing.
No. But today's topic, because I
like
want to get it out of the way because I have 2 people at ask and I want to do it. Little space.
I only just little like this.
I know. So the questions, and we're going to go about little space, for example, what we like, how we get there, what we don't like about it, what we like about it, what we do in it.
We did like 85 of these videos.
What it means, well, new subscribers want an up-to-date version.
We'll do another one.
Okay, yeah, so this topic about little space. So, for example...
So while we're playing Lalalopoly,
yep,
then...
we could poop.
Woo! You
2! Snake eyes!
Yep. Oh, and you land on a big fun. Haha, you gotta take a big fun card.
Which is
Hopefully
what?
It's a good one.
This one? Big fun.
What's it say?
You're on a roll. Advanced 3 spaces. And it's a little blonde girl wearing a nappy. I mean
1,
shorts.
2, 3.
I swear I thought it was a nappy.
Okay, so you got 3. Now that goes at the bottom of the deck like that. Now look. Well, you know what? Let's do this. Let's flip it upside down. No, yeah, let's flip it upside down. We'll make a separate pile. That way we know it got used. So you went 3 spaces. Do you want to buy that for Canal Street for $250?
Yeah, 250.
Yep.
Okay.
So I will fund you
Actually,
Canal Street.
500, so 250. I get back 2, 3.
Why don't you just do
250.
200s and a 50?
Because I want to keep my change.
Okay.
So at the bank, I would
So
get
you take
back.
250 out of the bank.
Okay. So let's change back.
Well, put in, do 4 100s, 2 50s, and put the 500 in the bank.
Repeat that again. Take.
Oh, no, wait, because the money goes in the bank anyway.
Yeah.
Just take 200
Okay.
and 50. I'm stupid.
No, you're not. We're just little. This is why you need an adult to play this game. And the 500 goes back here in the bank, see? So, I like little space, and for me...
You just bought Canal Street.
Yep.
So now, Canal Street, if I land on it...
You poop.
I give you $50. Nope, $25.
Woo!
If you get one of these other ones, Mountain Road... Hey, Mountain Road, that's where Jen lives.
Oh, God, in Market Street.
Uh-huh. And that's where Anthony lives.
Yep. If you're watching this, Anthony Hyde, it's just hilarious. You're at Market Street, costs $250.
For the whole road.
The whole road. Woo!
Okay, so that was
That's
your
all I'm
double.
going to say.
So that was your double. Now you got to roll again because you got a double.
Okay. Let's see. Little space. This is basically a little bit of little space. Playing a game and not being an adult and just mentally letting go for me. I don't know about you.
Yeah.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
You got 11.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4. We won't cheat. We can help each other. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9,
Well,
10,
what do we
11.
have to-
Because we can both reach the different parts of the board. All right, so now you're on the Hudson River. Do you want to buy the Hudson River for $170?
The Hudson River. Wow, that goes all the way to New York City. You know? Yeah, I'm going to get it. 170?
Uh-huh.
100 and, let's see, 40.
Yeah, okay.
40.
Another 20.
60.
And a 10.
I was going to...
That's 170.
Yeah,
Okay.
I was going to get there.
So sort it out,
this
and
goes
I
in the
will
bank.
find you the Hudson Valley.
So how are you guys doing? I hope your day's going well. And thank you for always being a happy, supportive
Hudson River,
person.
right?
It means a
Yes.
lot.
Hudson River. Okay. Goes this side up. So you can see the rent value. Because you're not mortgaged.
No.
When
So-
you need money back, you can mortgage it.
Yeah, $14 when you land on it.
Okay.
Not bad.
So,
You go. Right.
so yeah, for me, this is a good thing too. Definitely, like, little space is a matter of letting go.
Oh, yeah.
Because my whole life, even as a teenager, I was always like a supervisor on every job I've ever been on. Even when I was like picking vegetables on the farm, they were like, "Oh, Amy, why don't you keep track of the other kids?" Okay. Why don't you keep track of the other kids? So I was like, all right, help them because I was good with math and stuff like that. And I was honest. So I would never like steal from the farmers.
No.
Nothing like that. And they all knew me. So that's how, and because I knew how to do stuff. And I learned how to run business. Well, I learned how to do business books when I was like really little. Because my grandfather owned a garage and my grandmother owned a clothing store.
And that was the old-fashioned
And
way.
I used to set up all the checks because we had a check machine, right? So I used to take care of all the books. Of course, my grandparents watched over me, make sure I did it right. But I used to do all the books, and I used to make up all the checks, and I used to make the paychecks. And then my grandma and grandpa had to sign them so that they could either pay their bills or they could pay their employees.
Wow. Hi, Spot. See Spot run.
I learned how to do all that stuff in grade school. You heard? Grade school.
Today, nobody knows how to get back change.
Right?
Unless the register
1,
tells
2,
you.
3, 4. Ooh, I get to buy the police. I'm a drug dealer.
Oh, God! this game is great. No, maybe Anthony should have came over. Damn. You gotta start staying up, like, sleeping early and going to bed. Wait. No. Go to bed early and wake up early. Wait, what is this for?
The police station.
Oh, I'm about to pocket it in my own.
No.
Oh, that shows how much I'm paying attention. Good job, Emmeline. Alright, so let's see.
If you land on my... Ooh.
Land on your
Ooh.
Her hoo.
Now check this out. If you land on my police station, then you have to give me 4 times the amount that's on your dice.
Oh, that sucks.
So if you have like a 10, you have to give me $40.
Woo!
And if I also end up with the fire department, then you got to give me 10 times.
Whoa, the fire department wish they had that.
You have to have both to get 10 times.
I know.
It's all right.
Is this up like this because the bed's up?
Yeah.
If you pulled it this way, it'd be flatter?
Probably, but I ain't too worried about it, really. You're going to move everything on your video, too, so don't worry about it. It's not a big deal. It's really not a big deal. We'll just set the pieces on one side, that's all.
Okay. Let's see.
So, it's your roll.
What do you get at a little space? That's a good question.
I get freedom.
when
I'm in little space, one of the problems
12.
is, ooh, and a double.
I'm a
1,
witch.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
Fire department.
So do you want that? It's $175.
Jeez. Yeah, why not?
Okay. So a 1, a 50, a 50, a 20, and a 5.
5.
5, yellow. There you go. So now you got
The fire department.
The fire department. Okay.
Yeah, which one? Kimball's? The one that got bought, remember?
Yeah.
I guess for me, what was the question? Little space. Like, what do I get out of it? For me, I get out of little space, like, just to be myself and to not adult and just to relax. And it actually, I get to rekindle bad relationships.
What do you mean by not adult? Because not everybody will understand what that means.
Like, okay, like...
Littles will understand, but not everybody else will.
Well, I mean, not that I'm gonna let the house go on fire, but, like... Yeah, you pay attention, shut the stove up, but, like, if I don't want to clean up my mess, if I leave crumbs on the floor, or if I'm laying on the floor and watching movies, or if I left dishes in the sink for that moment, I'm being little, I don't have to adult, or if I didn't want to make the bed, or stuff like that an adult should pick up and do your own house. When you're in a little space, you don't care, because you're just too busy being little and a child.
And having a good time.
Yeah. And then when I'm out of that moment, then it's like, oh, great.
And I'm like, kind of like that. Yeah, you got doubles. So what happens is, with me, you get 10. Yep. Ooh, you got to pay $75.
Damn it.
No wonder you don't have a car. You just got fined for it.
I know. 60, 70...
5. Yep.
And that goes to the bank?
So, yep.
Great.
So I also, I don't like to do my chores and stuff when I'm little, but sometimes I will. But
Or I'll do them.
But mostly I don't do my chores when I'm little. What I do is I watch TV a lot, or else I sleep. I sleep a real lot when I'm little. Or I lay in the bed and I pet my kitty.
Cat.
Yeah.
Which Spot is... You guys might see Spot.
That almost sounded naughty. I lay in bed and pet my kitty. I like to rub my kitty when I'm in little space.
Some people do. That's another thing people have an argument about. You know, that's all the video, but
7.
whatever. Don't make it sexual. You're still an adult if you want to. It's your choice.
Cuter Kill Falls. $190. I'll buy that. 100.
What's your favorite? Toys in Little Space.
70.
Yeah.
90. I don't have...
I got blocks in my new Honeybee Acres.
This goes in the bank.
/ Calico Critters, which you guys seen on my video.
So
I love my dollhouse.
Where Cuter Kill Falls. There they are right there. Poof.
I love my new dollhouse I bought, and it's so cute with the little animals in the car.
I don't have a lot of Little Space toys. I've got some. Like, I've got a spinny top that makes lights. I don't really use my coloring books too much, but that's because I'm like spazzy and I can't color good.
Sometimes we color
I can't stay in the lines. Mostly I got my sippy cups.
Yep.
And
I have bottles,
and I sleep a lot. I like to sleep a lot when I'm little.
And we both like to watch Disney together.
Oh, I always watch.
Me and her love watching Disney when I come
Yes.
over. I like princess movies though. Like we're different. I think Little Space
Yeah,
movies.
well, I've watched most all of them. The princess movies.
What's your favorite one?
I don't know. Probably Alice in Wonderland because there's a couple of different ones.
Yeah, the Jabberwocky.
Yeah.
6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I get $200, but I don't get it. I got to pay property tax.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
don't get it.
Okay, so you paid the property tax and you got the 200 and everybody's happy.
Yeah, I got 200 to get back.
Snake eyes! So I go to the library over there.
Where is that? Okay.
I'm going to buy that for 200.
210.
Yep. So here's 510. I need back 300.
Okay. So what's your favorite? Like me, my favorite Sleeping Beauty is my favorite Disney.
I don't really think I have a favorite because they're all so very different.
Really?
Yeah.
I thought you liked Snow White. You always told me.
I always joke about that because she lives with 7 men in the woods all by herself.
Okay.
So that's a real slutty thing. Like.
So she's not your favorite Disney princess. So you would dress up and wear her clothing and.
No, I don't really like her dress compared to some of the others. I like Cinderella's dress. Oh my God, the ball gown. Oh.
I like Sleeping Beauty and Ariel, my 2 favorites.
I like Sleeping Beauty. 8.
Maybe that's why I like to sleep a lot.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Ice Caves.
I can buy Ice Caves Mountain
for $270.
Okay.
Brooklyn accent, $270.
So here's 300.
Holly Quinn.
200. Here's 200. Whoops, that's 300. Look at me. I'm a rich bitch. Woohoo! 200. 50.
Here's another one. I did a
70.
community post about. I'm checking it tomorrow. I'm curious of how many of my subscribers that watch me are abdl or ddlg or Little Space. So, question for everybody.
Ice Caves.
Ice Caves.
Huh,
How many people?
Sam's Point. I have a picture of me at
I know.
Sam's Point.
With your golden blonde hair sitting at the edge of a rock, looked like she about to commit beep and fall off.
Yes.
Can't say the words, but she didn't.
You can because you're not monetized.
Yeah.
But yes, I'm sitting at the edge of a cliff, a couple of 100 feet up in the air. You can see for 100 miles. Like seriously, you can see 3 states from up there.
Yeah. Well, I just want to curse and say the words, but yeah.
Okay, now, before we do anything, I think I want to buy a couple of houses.
Where's your property?
I own Shawanga.
Oh, it's over there.
Verkirter Falls. And Ice Caves. So, let me see how much it costs. $50, $100, and $150. So that's $150, $250, $300. For $300, I could put a house on each property.
Do you guys like the soil in your nappies? Comments below, I'd love to know. I've only done it once and I don't like it.
I get back $200.
But, like I said, I'm looking forward to tomorrow. I can find out. And let's hypothetically, I got, 444 subscribers? Let's say 35% of you are ABDLs and the other 45% of you are Little Space or age regression. That's cool. At least most of my people who watch me are the same as me. I am an age regressor. I also love to live the lifestyle of ddlg, and I'm in the relationship of that and caregiver. And I'm also into mommy dumb little girl or ddlg. And
before you go, you might want to decide if you want to buy houses or not. You don't have to. Just letting you know.
Okay.
And if you look at them, it shows you how much rent you get. Like, look at your Hudson River.
Mm-hmm.
How much is it now? 14. And then how much is it if you have one house?
It just says for one city block it's $70.
Yeah. So instead of
so
14,
that's a house. The
instead
city
of
block
14,
is a
yeah,
house.
instead of $14, you get 70 if I land on it.
Maybe.
So that's up to you. Do you want to buy houses or not yet?
Not yet. I'll wait another round.
Okay.
But
it's up to you. There's no right answer. Everybody has to do their own thing.
3.
You're over here.
I'm happy that everyone is into the same thing, and I'm happy that you guys like to watch my content, and it makes me feel good that we all are in the similarity of that lifestyle, and the fact that you guys can relate to me, and I like that. Rush hour traffic, which is not true. Go directly to the traffic jam and do not pass go and do not claim $200. You know, this is really sucky.
It is.
Because I didn't get my $200 last time.
Well, you did because you
I didn't get it. Well, I did, but I had to pay the income tax.
Now you need to roll a double on your next turn. Not now. It's my dice, but you have 3 tries to roll double.
Or
if you don't roll a double on the 3rd try, let's say you got a 3 on the 3rd time, then you go 1, 2, 3, but you have to leave $100 for the bank.
Ugh.
I got a 6. I'm way over there.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Heh, Market Street.
Oh, I'll buy Market Street. How much is it?
Market Street is $250.
Okay, so here's 200.
Oh, you hear that, Anthony? She bought up the street, so pay up that rent, baby. Ding, ding, ding.
Okay, I get back $50 because here's 300.
Alright. What other things about Little Space that you like about it? How about, well, we did toys, movies, games. I like coloring. I just like being a child and just regressing and just... Little Space for me is also dressing and being comfortable in myself, in my own skin. You know, like when I was actually in the city visiting my grandmother, I stopped myself 3 times because there was kids there and families. I wanted to go on the swings. Now, I'm not going to lie. A part of me wanted to kick off the damn kid because he was on way too long. Yeah. And I was out for an hour and a half walking around wasting time. And I wanted to go on the swings. And I wanted to do a video. But I had to be the adult part because... Not that I'm making it kinky or sexual, but other people might think I am or think the wrong thing of me. So therefore, I didn't go to the park.
It's also not right to take it away from children.
No.
That children by age, you know. And
but I really wanted to go.
Yeah, no, I know. But I like the swings. We have to build a teeter-totter, though, because the ones there are too small. And I like the springy animals. Like it's an animal, and you ride on it. It has a saddle. And
it's kind of springy.
And it rocks back and forth. I like to do that, and I try to hold on while I push his nose all the way to the ground.
It's like, yeah, eat dirt.
Yeah, sometimes I fall off, though. I get hurt.
I like seesaws.
But
they're
it's
fun.
Funny.
Oh, there's a park in Liberty we should go check out. I think it's in Liberty, or the outskirts of Greenfield Park, or Liberty, but it's nice. Tracy took me there, and it's really, really fun.
We'll have to check it out.
It's near my mom, where she's supposedly buried, but yeah. It's a good park, and it's a dog park, too.
I don't know why you always say supposedly. You got to get used to the fact that this is what's real.
I don't know.
So you did not get a double.
Nope. So now what?
You're in traffic jam, Joe. You got 2 more tries to get doubles. I got a 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Do I collect double for landing on it?
Yeah, you land or go past it, you collect it. See?
I know I get 200, but do I get double for landing on it?
No. You just get 200.
Cheap.
So, you guys, what else about Little Space I want to cover in this video?
What was the other questions they asked you?
They asked me, like, how do you feel in Little Space? What do you like about it? What puts you there? And what do you gain? What do you gain at a Little Space? Like,
so people put me in Little Space usually, like certain movies and stuff. Will or certain events or certain toys at the store.
That definitely toys in the store.
Certain ones, like you like a lot more things than I do. But,
yeah.
But certain things, and
clothes for me.
Yeah.
Like Little King Boutique. Oh my God, forget it. I go nuts when I'm shopping. Love them.
Yeah, I did have a good time there.
That was so much fun. We gotta go again. We gotta go again.
But people usually put me into Little Space, like, because I'll be, even at work, I'll be acting like a grown-up, obviously, because I'm working. But somebody will make comments to me, and they'll be treating me like I'm 5. And before I even know what's happening, I'm thinking like I'm 5. Like, it changes my whole brain. And my feelings change, and just everything, my vocabulary to a point. I mean, I don't do baby talk, not gaga, you know, nothing like that. But I definitely use simpler sentences. Mm-hmm. And if I'm being scolded, I can become very nonverbal.
Or point to things.
Yeah, I can become very nonverbal if I'm being scolded. And, yeah, different things. Yeah, I'll start pointing and stuff instead of talking so much.
Or a huff and puff.
Yep.
Like,
little fits or something, yep. And what do I gain for... Oh, so what about you on that part? So what puts you in Little Space? Oh, it's your turn.
You gotta
try for a double because you already did one and you didn't make it.
Okay, I'll do one more double.
Nope, not quite.
Nope.
So you got one more time. The next time you move, whether or not you have a double. If you don't have a double, it costs you $100. If you have a double, then you're good.
What puts me in my little space basically is my own house, my toys, my environment, and my friends. Like hanging out with her. Definitely love being
Canal Street.
Little.
Is that yours? Canal Street?
Yeah.
Yes. How much do I owe you?
$25.
How much?
$25 for rent.
Okay.
I didn't even know she landed on me.
No, but I'm a good girl.
Yeah.
I won't.
We don't cheat.
I won't. No, I don't.
Well, between me yakking.
I don't like cheaters.
Me either. Those three things basically put me in a little space of what I like about, like, my toys, my environment, my friends. My mom accepted me, too, as a little. She did. She used to actually like coming over to my room, and she actually loved my bedroom, and she loved my dolls and toys. And she said exact words, never give up your inner child. Stay the way you are. Don't move, and don't fix nothing if it's not broken. So, I'm not saying where I live, but I'm okay where I'm at. I've been in the same apartment for 5 years, and I'm okay with it.
She lives in Lalapoli.
Yep. La 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 la. I live in Stanistoshka. It's a country in a small city of a town of a country. It is called Aniskoshkastoskia. And it's where everyone speaks Lagoshkia Lalapia. And we speak la 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 la.
Alright, now this is your last try for a double. Either way, you move this time. If you get a double, it don't cost you money. If you don't get a double, it costs you.
Nope.
Alright, so you need $100 for the bank.
Darn it. Okay. And what is the other
And you
one?
move how many? 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
6, 7, 8, 9.
Hey, you owe me money.
Oh no.
With a house.
With a Zuhausa.
I need $80.
Woo! 80 stinky roos. Hold on.
And I'll tell you what I
50.
want you to do with that $80.
Actually, hold on. 80. 20 back.
Okay.
Ah, I know how to count.
So there's...
Same with 2 tens,
Now
which
watch.
equal to 20.
Now watch this.
What?
Watch this.
What? What?
Watch.
What?
Because now, $80, I'm going to buy another house, which is going to be...
I hope she
$100.
has soiled nappies in
A
her
house
house.
is going to be $100.
Okay.
So here goes $100 in the bank.
Du bist essen das Banker.
And put another house on that property. Look at that. If you land there again, next time...
I'm going to be a broke-ass baby.
Next time it's going to cost you $220 to land there.
Okay, so what do I get out of a little space? I said we did cover the topics. Let's say we talk about what gets us there, what we like about it, what puts us there.
Yeah, and how do we feel when we're there? And then the other...
What we gain out of it.
What we gain out of it. I don't gain anything, really. I sometimes less stress. If I'm by myself, I get less stress.
Yeah.
That's
what do I gain?
I used to have a friend I called the babysitter, but he's like...
Yeah, no.
He's like never around anymore, and it's really not his lifestyle. Like, he wants it to be.
He thinks it is.
Yeah, he wants it to be, but it's really not his shit.
I know how you feel.
And...
But it's not everyone's cup of tea.
But no, if I'm with someone who's like a caregiver type, even if we're only friends, let's just go with that, because I haven't had a real caregiver in over 4 years, and even he was like, eh. But if I'm with a caregiver type and they are taking the caregiver role, I get a lot out of it because I get comfort. I get to release myself from all forms of stress. I don't have to be in charge of anything. I don't have to like watch over other people.
At that
I
specific
don't
moment.
have to be like the house mom type of deal. I don't have to, do all like watch over everybody, make sure all the rules are followed, whatever. And I'm good at following rules even in little space. But I don't have to like watch everybody else.
That's true.
So I get to basically let go of my responsibilities, provided that nothing stupid happens.
Yeah, same thing for me. It just I'm basically my own caregiver too when I'm home, because he lives there and I live in my own apartment. He's got his own apartment, so I basically change myself. I basically
Bakery.
occupy myself unless Anthony, friend babysitter, comes over or I'm with you. Other than that, I'm in my room by myself. So, like, when I was at my grandmother's, like, I wanted to go to the park and play. I couldn't because there was kids and families there. So, what did I do? I went shopping instead. That wasn't a bad idea, though.
No.
So, because there is a time and place. Like, yes, I might feel like I'm 12 with autism and all that, but I'm still an adult. I can't push my lifestyle. I mean, here's my honest opinion. Do whatever the hell you want. That's another thing someone's doing a video about. I don't know how you feel. Oh, you have to ask people's permission if you're dressed as an ABDL or age regressor. I don't think you should. If you have to ask everyone else's permission what your lifestyle or what your clothing should be, you might as well not even come out of the house then. Everyone's going to have an opinion about it.
I think it really depends, in my opinion. Like, am I involving you? Like, for example, you wear diapers, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, for you to run around in the street in a diaper, I think is wrong. And,
just that, yeah.
And the reason being, though, because there are children and families there. And even adults, I don't think, should have to deal with that, because some people might be very highly...
uncomfortable, disgusted, yes. Yeah.
So, in that case, if you're going to be around people running around in a diaper, then I think that, yes, you should have to get their permission. If you're just wearing a little space dress and you're perfectly legal and fine, and, you don't look like a baby, but you're dressed like a young girl, then tough shit. Yeah. Enjoy yourself. You're covered and everything, so just enjoy yourself.
And I'm not just going to walk around in my nappy. I would cover it, obviously, with, leggings. That's what I'm saying.
And just because your dress has unicorns on it doesn't mean that you need people's permission, for example.
Exactly.
But if you're going to involve somebody in your kink or your fetish, like, oh, I want you to see me wearing this, or whatever this might be, or, like, I like bondage and stuff, so if I want to be tied up or something... You gotta, make sure that the people around you are okay with that kind of a kink or a fetish that you're playing out.
Whether it's sexual or not sexual.
Right, absolutely. And that's really easy. It's like, if you're involving people in a kink or a fetish, then you make sure they're okay with it first. And if you're just at home in your privacy, or you're with someone that you know is okay with you, then that's it. You don't need any special permission. No. You just be yourself.
But what about if you're not making it sexual? Like, for example, I don't want to bring this up because that's me, but I'm just going to be honest. Whether you have special needs, Down syndrome, or if you're autistic, and you are into that kink, or you are slow, something like that, I always wondered, people like to draw the gray line with that. I mean, if you're naturally, honestly slow, that's a nice way I could say it, or disabled.
Well, it depends, I think, on your... awareness of responsibility, let's say. Because people with Down syndrome, for example, even though they're slow, they're still very much aware of their environment. They're very much aware of society. They know the difference between children and adults. So even though they may function on a child's level, they are not children. They're still adults. When they're an adult, they're still an adult, even though they may be functioning on a lower level. But they know the difference. And, just like trans people and whatever, they don't want to be who they are. And I'm sure that people with Down syndrome don't want to have Down syndrome.
Or any other special needs.
Right, but I'm saying them in particular, I'm sure that they are aware of it, that they're special in that manner, and that they don't want to be. Because when you're very different from the rest of the people in the world, and I don't mean just a little bit, but when you're very different from the rest of the people in the world, and if you're aware of it, you really don't want to be different like that.
No, you want to blend in with society.
Right, you want to be so-called normal, whatever that might be, and then you have the freedom to be who you are when you choose to be. And I don't always get to choose because of medical stuff. So I can't always choose to not be in little space. So it just happens and it don't matter what I like. I don't get that choice.
I guess
and I don't like that because, and I've told you this in a lot of different times, I really wish that I had more control over that so that I could have more control over my own life at times. Because people that know how to trigger me will trigger me just because they get a kick out of it. And
which isn't nice.
They don't hurt me, so I guess it's all right. But yeah, it's very uncomfortable sometimes because I don't like to be pushed into little space when I don't want to be.
You could be taken advantage of too, sexually.
Could be.
God forbid.
If somebody knew, somebody that I meet
I know how that
online,
feels.
somebody that I meet online, if we were to meet up in real life, they could definitely, if they knew what they were doing, they could definitely trigger me into little space and take advantage of me in that manner. And that would really suck because I would be uncomfortable in the moment. Like while they're doing whatever they're doing to me that I don't like, I'll be uncomfortable, but I'm not going to know how to protect myself from it because of where my headspace is.
You'll freeze most likely.
Yeah. And they can pretty much get away with whatever.
Because we're adults.
But afterwards, when I come back around, like when I'm no longer under their influence or around them, then at some point I'm going to realize. And what's going to happen then is the next time they call me, I'm just going to be like, F you. Yeah. And they are never going to be allowed to talk to me again because I'd be afraid to be around them. Because I know what they're going to do to me.
I go, you go. You keep talking. No.
That was it. Yeah, you're way over there.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Blu-ray Festival.
Do you want to buy it?
For 250. Yeah, I'll buy it. Okay.
So you use your 500 and take back 250 from the bank.
Okay.
It's 250, right?
Yep.
All right. So and what is it?
So I take back what? 200 and what?
Then you get the Blueberry Festival. 250 back.
I guess my other question for Little Space, like, I mean, we're gonna have different views on it. Not making it sexual, whether it's abdl, age regression, or Little Space.
Mine is definitely not.
No, but I'm saying like.
No, I said mine is not sexual.
But that's another problem. People have in the community automatically assume when you're in that moment that you are, whether you're wearing a nappy or not, and it's like has nothing to do with children, has nothing to do with pedophiles, nothing. But people just want to. That's one thing I hate about being lumped in these categories that they assume and it's not.
Well, people have their own problems, so.
It's horrible.
It's my role, I think. Yeah. People have their own problems, though. So if they see a grown up wearing a diaper who don't need one, for example, then they're going to have all these thoughts about what that means. And then if they see you with, like, your boyfriend, and if he's getting excited because you're wearing it, then I can understand their confusion because they're not a part of what's going on. But again, that's a deal of, like, not involving people in your kink or fetish. Now, if they're watching your YouTube video, like this video here, and if they're watching the video and you're wearing a diaper and they're going, oh my God, that's so disgusting, shut the fuck up. Yeah. And go to a different channel. How difficult is that? Oh, I'm so offended. Tough shit.
Yeah, really.
Get over it.
Or if I'm wearing a onesie or a little dress, but
yeah,
not making it sexual though, like being in public, that's another thing, like people don't like it.
No, and I'm very careful what I wear outside the house.
You don't dress that little that much.
No.
In the summer more than the winter.
Well, in the summer I wear a lot of really short dresses. So that some of that could be like, you know, with unicorns or lollipops.
Or kawaii is another cutesy
it can be.
little.
It can be, but for me, I wear a lot of really short dresses. And that's because as a grown-up, I'm a very sexual person. However,
Yep.
Getting triggered into little space.
Wearing a dress like that, they know now.
But no, I'm saying though, getting triggered into little space, I'm all of a sudden not sexual anymore. It's just, that's not a part of my thing. Like when I'm feeling in my brain like I'm 5 years old or I'm responding like a 5-year-old, then I'm responding like a 5-year-old. Like I have no sexual nothing whatsoever. Now I can be cuddled on the couch with my caregiver, and if they are touching me in certain adult ways, then we can get into an adult thing, but I'm not so much in little space anymore. Even though I might be wearing whatever, dress or whatever, I'm really not in little space anymore. I might be cuddled up with covered up with like my little blanket, but that's because like I'm always cold. I always have blankets. So
you could be at middle too, which is another thing, which is like.
Well, you can be. Yeah, I mean, I'm really not though. Like I have no sexual drive whatsoever when I'm feeling like I'm in little space. I'm very, very, and I'm not against it. I just don't have it. It's just not a part of who I am.
No, but what about
it's not sexy to me. But the person that I'm with can be sexy to me, and I can ignore the fact that I'm wearing a unicorn dress, for example. It doesn't matter that I'm wearing that dress. If they're being like, adult with me, I'll be adult with them because I'm a very sexual person. But they can't combine them though. They can't treat me like I'm 5 and at the same time try to be adult with me.
That's confusing.
That's not going to happen.
Someone tried that.
They can't touch me in certain ways when they're treating me like triggering me into little space. Then you're not allowed to touch me in certain ways because I don't like that. And yes, it's very confusing.
Yeah. Or if you act like...
And I get, when I'm confused, I get uncomfortable. When I get uncomfortable, I get defensive. When I get defensive, you will be offended because I will be a bitch.
But sometimes you can still role play and like be in middle, like between 12 and 17 years old, and that age, some people do have sexual desires, but remember, you're still a consenting adult.
But of course. But I mean, everybody is different though. For me, I don't really hit middle space, unless you want to call that when I watch the like coming of age movies, like when teenagers are growing up or they're learning really big lessons in life.
Like Mako Mermaids, that's a good show.
Well, there's that, but there's sort of. But there's coming of age movies, like when people learn these really big lessons in life, or they learn their first romance or whatever, and they have but really a big lesson in life. And whether they're grown up or kids, it doesn't matter to me. When people learn these big lessons in life, I get all teary-eyed a lot. I cry a lot in those movies. But not because I'm sad. It's because like it's really cool to see that they're doing this. So, yeah, because you just did the Blueberry Festival, right?
You go. This is difficult, guys. Please thumbs up this video because we're playing Monopoly and we're trying to have a conversation. And we're a little space doing 2 things at once.
Well, I'm going to buy Tony and Nick's for $150.
Their pizza's good.
Here, I'll just take back a 50.
Okay.
200 there, 50 back for me.
Alright guys, I'm going to end this video. We're going to still play, but if you like this content and want more of us together, thumbs it up and leave positive, good comments below. And I hope this video answered your questions about our little space, and if not, maybe a part 2. But I do have other videos on this topic though, so, right? Right.
Yes.
So, love yous, and goodbye every baby.